Hi, it's Clark on Temptress, and today I'm going to show you a really simple way to cheaply get your dinghy performing better. This is my friend Dale's dinghy. You might have seen it in the video on how to fix a four-stroke. This is the motor. He had a different dinghy at that time, and he got an opportunity to buy this one. He likes it a lot better, and it's a better dinghy, but the tubes don't go back quite as far, and if your inflatable has shorter back tubes, you'll find that it doesn't plane as easy. It kind of goes up like this. Back tubes are not the way to solve that problem. It just makes the dinghy needlessly longer. What you want to do is get some lift in another way on the back end, and what you do to do that is something like this. These little hydroplane fins. This one's by a company called Dolphin. I think they kind of invented the idea. I've used others and I really haven't had any of them fail, but these are well made and all. Anyway, I'm going to do an installation of these and show you what the difference is. Try to get your dinghy up on plane. If the dinghy is short or there's a lot of weight because you have a big four-stroke on the back, or it's just like right on the edge of performance, more crew and supplies on board than the dinghy can comfortably handle with that horsepower, it'll nose up and then it just won't go over, or it'll nose up for a long time before it goes over. And either of those problems you just don't want. You're wasting a lot of fuel, you're making a great big wake, you're not in good control, it's very uncomfortable to be driving it, and you can't see anything because you got the dinghy sticking up in front of you. Often when you're in that situation, when you do get it up on plane, you know, moving weight forward and everything, it'll start porpoising. It'll come up and down and up and down and up. It's very uncomfortable and it's hard to steer. If you put these Dolphins on, it's like night and day. It goes right from a dinghy that was a pain in the butt and you had to like coerce it to get up on plane. You slap these on, and every time I've ever tried it on a dinghy that needed it, it just comes right up on plane, just as easy as can be, and it's just a pleasure to drive. So anyway, Dale's opted to get some of these on, and since I wanted to do a video for you, I offered to put them on for him. Okay, this kit comes with two of these hydroplanes that will bolt on, real simple, and all the fasteners you need. And all you have to do is make sure you put the right one on the right side. All you have to do is put them on the cavitation plate, drill some holes, and bolt them in place. Choosing your location, I like to set them up so they're flush along the back edge. I just like that. I don't think it matters much forward or aft. And I had to beat that one on a little bit because this has barnacles on it, but your dinghy probably won't. So, get them lined up the way you want them and drill the holes and bolt them together. The way most outboard motors are set up, there's not a lot of room for your drill motor. So I made little divots with the drill and then took the fins off and drilled the holes. Worked out a lot better that way. I drilled the first two holes and then I used the nuts that come with the system to pin them. With them pinned, I know that the second holes will be drilled in the perfect place. I'd hate to do this wrong because you're drilling a hole in your outboard motor. So I drilled the second set of holes, put the pins in, and then it's just a simple matter of putting the nuts on and tightening it all up. It's done. The fins are on. You can see they're like little airplane wings. And when the dinghy is trying to get up on plane, they provide a lot of lift. And when it's up on plane, they slide right through the water pretty easy. So I find it only helps performance. I don't think it's ever really noticed a situation where hurt performance on a boat that can get on plane. Makes the steering easier, but mostly gets that bow down earlier so the boat can take off. Saves you a lot of fuel, makes it safer because you can see where you're going. Keeps that porpoising from happening, which is just really uncomfortable. And generally makes the boat a better boat for really not very much money. Let's go see how it performs now. That is just a lot better performance. Jumped right up. I felt in control the whole time. This is if you need this on your dinghy, do this to your dinghy. It's just night and day.